SpaceX's forecast was shared with select investors. The Apple Watch Ultra 2 is expected to launch this year along with the Apple Watch 9. A micro-LED version of the watch will launch in 2025. This year's Apple Watch Ultra will come with 3D printed parts. Some of the titanium parts will be 3D printed, even though they will still go through a CNC process. The new process will improve production time and reduce costs. Anthropic's founders left OpenAI to create a new firm because they wanted to build a safety-first company from the ground up. The company is currently building a system that is purposely deceptive to see what kind of techniques can prevent malicious behaviors. The goal is to create an AI that continues to lie even when standard reinforcement learning with human feedback is used. Anthropic plans to cede control of its corporate board to a team of experts whose financial benefit from the company will be limited to help keep the company ethical. A maximally curious AI with morality programmed into it will likely not be safe for humanity. Wix's new AI-based website builder will allow people to create entire websites, from the design to text and images, by typing a description into a box and answering a few follow-up questions. A company based in Massachusetts has developed a technique to edit pigs' genomes so that their organs can be transplanted into other species. The gene-edited pig hearts have so far been transplanted into 2 infant baboons. Neither of the animals survived beyond a few days. The company is still optimistic and hopes to start human trials next year. Its goal is to be able to transplant pig hearts into babies born with heart conditions in order to buy the infants more time to wait for a human heart. This article tells the story of GitHub's work with large language models, LLMs, to help other developers learn how to best make use of the technology. It describes at a high level how LLMs function and how to build LLM applications. The article uses GitHub Copilot code completions as a case example of an LLM-based application. Trial results for Eli Lilly's latest Alzheimer's treatment shows that the drug significantly slows down memory loss and cognitive decline. Donanemab slowed progression by about 35% in the early stages of the disease. Eli Lilly has submitted the drug for FDA approval. A decision on its approval is expected before the end of the year. The company has not yet set a price for the drug, but similar drugs cost around $26,500 a year. DT is a readable programming language for doing small stuff in Unix pipes quickly and easily. WebGPU is an API that gives developers low-level, general-purpose access to GPUs. This blog post aims to make WebGPU accessible for web developers. It doesn't focus on using WebGPU to generate graphics, but instead uses the API to access the raw computing power a GPU provides. The post was written by someone learning WebGPU, so while it can teach readers how to use the API effectively, the techniques described within may not be the most efficient. WormGPT is a chatbot designed to assist cybercriminals. Its developer is selling access to the AI on a popular hacking forum. WormGPT doesn't have any guardrails preventing it from responding to malicious requests. It allows its users to do anything blackhat related. For example, it can produce malware and provide tips on crafting malicious attacks. Access to WormGPT currently costs €60 per month, or €550 per year. The IEEE 802.11 wireless standard now officially recognizes wireless light communications as a physical layer for wireless local area networks. Li-Fi provides speeds of up to 9.6 gigabits per second using infrared light. It requires a direct line of sight to make a connection. The technology can be used together with Wi-Fi for more complete coverage. VC-backed companies are having a tough time, but indie devs are building small, cash-flowing businesses, and a small number of promising moonshot companies hold potential for VC-sized returns. The astronauts are currently scheduled to fly to the moon in late 2024 or 2025.